Alright, look at that. It's officially morning. We held out here just fine. I didn't have to fire off any shots, it looks like. So, we are learning a lesson here right now. I am slowly dying because of dysentery. Dysentery 2 is full effect. It will kill you while it drains your wellness. Note to self, don't be an idiot like me. Do not drink murky water. Murky water will always do this. So if you can drink murky water, just make sure you have antibiotics on your hand. Alright, so what we're going to do is... Have I been to the trader down here yet? I have been to that trader. And I haven't been to that trader yet. So, we need to find some antibiotics. And we need to find some... the cooking pot is what we need to find. So, I'm just going to let it slowly deteriorate me while we try to find these two items. I know if I run that way, there's a town over there. The only downside is... Actually... we're not going to run for the town. The town over here has a hospital. Now, it's going to be very careful, and we may die in the process. Alright, so we're going to go to the hospital over here, and the reward outweighs the risk. There are dogs, so once I see the town, there's the town, we're going to go around the town. Now, you're going to be like, what do you mean go around the town? Well, I'll provide a map at the beginning of this video before it starts, showing you the locations of all this stuff that's on the map. There is a town right here, roughly about the A-big, and on the far side of the town over here is a hospital. That I do know. So I want to try to avoid going into the town, mainly because of dogs. Dogs are, they are not going to be friendly. And I have ammo, right? I could fight off the dogs, but I'd rather not. I'd like to save the ammo for our 7th day. So this dysentery is really put a hinder, but you know, it happens. I mean, in your own game, stuff like this can happen. You go, oh well, you know, I think I could eat one more berry. You know, boom, dysentery. You know, you fall off a ledge and you break your leg and you can't find splints, and you can't find the materials to make the splints. You know, there's a million reasons. This is why it's a survival game. Even somebody as well as myself should have known better, but you know what? It is what it is. Ooh. So what we're going to do is we're just going to work our way around the town. I'm going to let the dysentery do its thing for right now because I know for sure if I can get into that hospital, we will find antibiotics. The only downside is there will be zombies inside the hospital, outside the hospital. So we have to be careful about this. How many arrows do we have? We have 163 arrows. This is good. Alright, so this right here is the middle. This road leads obviously south, but this leads to another town. This would be the road you would take. Let me make sure I'm correct on this. Yeah, you would take this road down here, and it splits. It goes two different directions. One direction's this way, and there's another town over here. And then the desert trader is somewhere over here. The map that I provided at the very beginning of this should show you all the locations. Plus, on all the videos, I've been leaving a URL to the map. And I've also been leaving a URL to like support and help if you get lost or confused and don't know what's going on. I mean, this tutorial pretty much should sum up everything, so you should be able to play just fine. Alright, so that fits right there. That's the edge of the hospital. So, there's a zombie inside. I'm not seeing any dogs. Let's see how close we can get before. Well, you know what? Let's get rid of those arrows, or those feathers. 34 seconds. They'll give us a spot. I mean, we already have a spot, but I want some more spots. Let's see, can we get this up over here? I know. Don't worry, I got a plan. Give us a second. Alright. So, that's gonna go there. I want to create a couple of these. Oh, you know what? There you go. Took care of that wood split situation. Alright. The zombies, I think, know I'm around. So, one cool thing we could do in this game with these wood frames, zombies will tear them apart, is we could actually use them to get up onto locations and get away from certain things so we don't have to deal with, like, there's that zombie jumper right there. I'll try to take him out. But I want to get up high so I don't get attacked by any dogs. So we are going to... Oh, sound change. Oh, not being hunted. I still don't see any dogs, so that's a plus. So this way I don't have to break anything. And attract more zombies to our location. And the best part is I can go back through and pick that up. The zombies don't really, I mean, they jump, right? You see this guy right here, he's jumping. So hard to see. Where is he? He disappeared. Oh, he didn't destroy the thing for us. Let's try to refrain from making that chainsaw go off. That's just going to attract more zombies. We don't want that. So this is like not the ideal way you want to get into this place, but this will do. We're trying to limit the amount of zombies we run into right now while we are dying. Alright, so we are officially inside. I'm pretty sure we're going to run into some zombies. Let's go ahead and heal up. And let's find what we need. I have some iron doors, nice. Oh yeah, we found those iron doors. We're going to replace our wood doors with those iron doors. Alright, so there can be a lot of zombies in here. This is what we were looking for. A medicine cabinet. Please, give us what we need. No! Actually, we do need one of these, though. What can I get rid of? Let's put that right there. Put this here. We need one of those for later. You know, I really don't need the blueberry seeds right now, but... Do I have empty jugs on me? I do. Okay, we'll take those. You know, I don't need that. I didn't mean to take it off. But yeah, this is what we're looking for. This thing has a lot of pills. If I don't need it right now, I'm not going to take it. We'll come back. We can always come back to this place and loot it later. Alright, so I'm going to speed through this. I'm just going to go ahead and look around. When I find something or I engage in something that's worth it, you know, I'll come back. So, see you in a second. Alright, a little trick, right? So, let's say you're exploring the area and you want to be able to get into a room but not, like, get attacked by the zombies. Leave the first block down, break the upper ones, and then you get in. So, so far I still haven't found anything. We'll get back to this. Yes! Woo! Finally we found a cooking pot. Ah, I'm so happy, except my inventory is full. We don't need the blueberries. I can get more blueberry seeds later. Still haven't found antibiotics, but I finally found a cooking pot. Woo! I've been here for a while. I'm on the 4th floor of the hospital. I'm going to keep searching. All the zombies are basically on the 1st floor. I blocked off the floors by putting blocks and chairs there so they can't get up. I'll hear them coming up if they do come up. And I have an escape plan on the outside. A bunch of boxes. But yeah, finally, you know. Now we just need to find antibiotics. So that's the next thing we need to find. And then I'm running for the trader. Yes! Finally! Woo! We found antibiotics. We can get rid of this dysentery. Antibiotics, dysentery, gone. Woo! But unfortunately I don't have room to pick up the other one. What do we not need? We need everything. No, we really don't need this. We'll get more of that later. So, you know, it only took up, you know, a good portion of the day. And I found some more vitamins. Since my inventory is full, I'm just going to eat the vitamins anyways. They will help, in turn, help increase our wellness. So our wellness was earlier down pretty far, and it's not. Now it's back up to 70, 97. The only good thing that, I mean, well, there's been a lot of good things. I've been cursing myself for drinking the water. But it did cause us to come here. And we found a cooking pot. And I found some antibiotics. But take a look at this. I have 69 murky waters. I have 89 or 86 empty jugs. So earlier I was talking about cornbread and making cornbread. And how cornbread's going to help us out in the long run. Alright, I'm going to leave this place since I have what I need. I'll come back to the hospital. I'll do a whole video later on the hospital of just looting the hospital. But right now we're just gonna head on out and pray to God that no zombie went through the second layer thing. Alright, looks like, see, this is how I cordon it off. So if they're coming up, they gotta go through that and then they have to get through the chairs. So now I just gotta figure out where it came in at, because that had my way out. I'm gonna run for the trader and we're gonna go sell. There's where I came in at. So as I digress, so all those cornbread that we were talking about making earlier, now we can make it. We don't have to worry about like wondering where we're gonna get glasses from. We got tons and tons of glass now, so that's great. During the process, I did hear a dog. I think I hear a zombie near me too. Yeah, whoa. Alright, let's quickly look at the map. I'm not being hunted. Alright, so now that I look at the map, alright, so this city right here, it looks like it's about that big, right? It's a good city, good place we can loot. If we get further in the game and more abrasive, we go ahead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this way a little bit, and then I'm going to run around, and then up. And we're going to go to the trader in the snow, and then we're going to go back to our house and drop off what we don't need. And then we're going to start our wall. And that's going to be our objective today. Now that I'm not sick, I can run and not worry about it. Let's go around the city just because I don't like dogs. Now there is a chance I can run into a bear. I don't have spot for feathers. Doesn't matter. We're going to get more stuff later. This is only day 3 after all. The only thing I'm a little concerned about is the airdrop tends to be within you, where you're at. It is currently 11:17 in the morning. This airdrop can land anywhere around here. I want to be as far away from the city when the airdrop comes in, because it will drop in the city from time to time. And what if it drops in the city, what I'll do is I'll just put a save marker there. So let me show you something real quick. Let me make sure I get to the top of this hill. Nothing up here is going to hurt us. Get on this rock. Alright, I look pretty empty. So if we go to the map, right, and let's say, because sometimes I don't know what it is, it's just my game or whatever, but my game glitches out, right? So I know the trader's this way, but there's no marker, right? Normally when you're close to a trader, whatever trader you're close to, it puts a marker down. Mine's been glitching out since day 1. I don't know why it does this. So I've learned to just, you press Y on the thing, and you can do a quick waypoint, right? Boom, right? That will always say that, you know, that's where the trader's at. You can always put that. But there's something cool you could also do. I remember what the trader system looked like. The trader symbol looked like. So we go ahead and hit Y, and this time we can do a save point. When we do a save point, it gives you these icons, right? City, castle, you know, fort, you know. This right here at the bottom, this is the trader icon. That's what it was when we were going to it. We can just go ahead and boom, put it. It will save that location there. It puts it right here and says how far away you are. And then that way I can get rid of that quick. I can get rid of that quick marker and I can replace it somewhere else. Now it says here to clear the markers, but if you go up here and it says remove way marker, that removes these, you know. So we don't want to remove those. So once you place a marker down, it pretty much, unless you figure it out, please leave a comment. Please leave me a comment about it or something like that about how to remove this. I really never looked into it because I really never cared. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run for that trader, and now that if we look, I got it on my map. It shows it right there. Oh no, it doesn't. The trader's north. Why is it not showing it? Maybe we just got to get closer. But I know where it's at. So we're just going to run north. Alright, as you can see now, as I'm running closer, it's starting to pop up on the map. It's just a darker, like my house is white. The save points, they're gray, right? So they're a little bit harder to see on the map. So if I kind of like angle myself a little bit, it's just stuck on the north. I'd have to come in from a different angle. But you can see it when you get close to it. So that's good. So within a certain area, you'll see it on the map. So, alright, I had to make a tangent note about this. So I've been running through the forest, right? We're almost to the trader, right? There's all this stuff, but I want to show you this. So see this right here? We got flowers, right? We got the yellow flowers, the white flowers, the grass, some rocks, and then the ground actually looks different than the forest ground. This right here, right? Once you take everything off and you explore this whole thing, this right here is a clay deposit. I don't know how far down it goes. I don't know the exact direction. And there's the airdrop, and it's, oh, please tell me I was far enough away from the city for it to not be in the city. Ah! Well, it dropped it way far. Just looks like on the, just at the start of the burn area. So we're going to go ahead and put that quick marker back down there. So now I know where it's at, just in case. So here's the cool thing. Your quick markers will stay. When you quit the game and come back in, they'll still be there. Alright, now back to this. So this is clay, right? We need clay for our cobblestone wall, which is the easiest wall in the world to make is, of course, a wood wall. But zombies will tear right through a wood wall, even at 200%. Relatively easy, especially on a horde night. Cobblestone walls, a little bit harder. It's basically rock. So we'll find more clay deposits. When you look at the map, and you want to see what it looks like on the map, if I can get the map to open, they are these circles right here, right? These gray circles on the map. These circles right here, right? I ran over a clay deposit here, clay deposit here. You know, there's the black inside the clay deposit is either coal or it could be anything. It could be iron. It could be whatever. So I'm just going to continue finishing. I'm almost to the trader. I'm going to hit the trader up real quick. I don't know if I'm going to... I think I'm just going to sell everything off. Unless he has anything worth keeping or having. I think I'll just skip that. And you should see me back at the house here in a few seconds. Unless something pops up. Yay! We made it home. Been away from home for so long. It's so sad. Not really. Alright. So, now that we're back at the house, got some stuff we could do here. First things first, let's clean our water. So let's put the cookie pot in there and the beaker here. So officially our fire pit is full. Just a little idiocy. I probably should have done this before we started doing anything else. When I went to the trader, right, I went this way first. There was a house that I didn't go to because my inventory was full. Right here. Look at how close it is to our house. Just a little FYI. Look at how close it is. Pretty close, right? It's about half the distance. A little more than half the distance between where we were and our first trader. Guess what I found in there? Not only did I find some food, right? Some food and some water, but I also found a cooking pot. Yeah, talk about a moronic situation. So let's go ahead and we're going to turn nasty murky water into clean water. We have 157, so guess what? I'm going to go get some corn, which I have right here. Let's see if I can make the cornmeal. We're going to make a bunch of cornbread. We will not be hungry anymore, so let's just go ahead and get that going. That's going to take about 21 minutes, which is fine. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We got time. I did pick up some stuff that I don't need right now. The gas barrels we could put in. I want to keep the wrench on me, alcohol. We found some more lumps of coal. Lumps of coal are used for making gunpowder, which we will need because we only have about 30 rounds of ammo for our pistol. I found some food, some eggs. We may or may not do some hunting in this video. We're going to put that there. We're going to put that there. We're going to keep the chairs and the wrench. Don't need that, don't need that. We're going to keep these on us. I'm going to use these doors. The wrench is used to break down cars and TVs and fridges and stuff. You get mechanical parts and engineering parts and, not engineering parts, electrical parts. Like when you break down a car, you get a lot better chance of getting materials like fabrics and springs. And of course mechanical and electrical parts. You use mechanical parts for like anything that moves. We need springs. Like eventually I'll show you how to build a drawbridge. A drawbridge has 8,000 health right off the bat. And it's really cool because then you can make a moat. And the zombies fall in the moat. Now in our version of the game, the zombies can dig. Dogs will dig down. Regular zombies will dig straight and up. So just be careful on the digging. And so what we're going to do now, while this does its thing, and it gets our water supply back up, and we're going to get a ton of water. Yeah, having dysentery and having to survive the night, but making that right decision to go to the hospital and loot the hospital, because I know the hospital would have had antibiotics. It was very, very a dangerous thing to do, but it paid out way more. If you're not comfortable yet with your bow and arrow, I suggest you just practice, find zombies, and just start shooting them. Get used to it, getting used to how you control. And then when you feel a little bit better, maybe go attack that hospital. But right now, we need to build our wall. Right, I'm running out of daylight here, and we need to get clay, which I have none. And I'm a little worried about our fort being right here. These guys are not easy to take down. All right, let's see if I can do this correctly now. Headshots to do it. We could probably do it in like 3 or 4 headshots. Let's see if we can get him. See, he took a headshot, and he's still coming at me. Nice. Knocked him down. If we knocked him down, we get the headshot. Come on, Fester. Boom, dead. 3 arrows instead of like 12 or 15 or however many arrows it took us to knock him down before. So, I am a little worried about the house being in the snow area because those guys are tough. Sad news is I'm worried about these lumberjacks. While I was in the hospital, sad news is I had to get rid of my wood spikes, so we're going to have to do some more wood digging or wood gathering. Not a big deal. So like right here I could break down this car and I'll get metal and gas. But if I use the wrench, I actually get better. I'll get more than just what I normally get. It's like I can use the axe to, see look, I'm also getting metal pipes and gas, which is cool with the wrench. Is that a bear? I don't know. Oh, that's a car. Okay, that's right. I put that burning barrel next to it. So I cleared out this area yesterday. Chances are the zombies are back. I am not going to go for the package. I do have it marked. We will go for the package tomorrow. I may or may not do it while I'm in one go, because if I come back tomorrow, there may be a chance we won't see the symbol, but I do have a mark on it. Let me make sure I got that mark on it. So yeah, I have a mark on it. Let's move it a little bit closer. And then what I want to do is I'm going to try to get down. What? Yeah, I want to try to get down near the farm. So I want to gather up some more corn. And then we'll knock out some of the clay and stuff for the round. And maybe we'll actually go to the barn before the night's over with. So let's just go ahead and run down there right now. Did I keep that shovel? I think I ended up selling the shovel. So we're going to have to make some shovels. So let's just get down here and we'll start doing our business. So as I'm digging around and knocking out the rocks on top of these clay, we need 6,000 rock and 6,000 clay. That is our goal. I currently am at, that's not what I wanted, 700. May take a minute. Well, if we can find one of those nice, like really big rocks, we can get a whole bunch. I'll probably get the clay a lot faster than I'll get the rock. I know there's a few big rocks further close to the bar, to the farm. Right now, I'm just doing what I'm doing. So, just wanted to show you what I'm doing. I'm knocking out some rocks. I found a clay deposit right here. I'm gonna dig out this clay deposit. It's right next to the road. So, you know, close. If I have to get out of Dodge, I can get out of Dodge. So I'm gonna get going. I made a shovel, which is right here. And we'll just go ahead and get working. Alright, so it's been roughly about 20 minutes in real life. I went through like 6 shovels, but I dug out this area, and there's still a lot more clay here I could dig out. It's getting late. It's 7 o'clock. I'm not too far from our house, thank God. So I managed to get the 6,000 clay plus some. I need to get another 4,000 something stone. I will not be able to get that before the night's over with. But what I do want to do is I want to go pick some more corn while it's still daytime. We got a zombie here. Let's take out the zombie. Okay, so I got all the corn out of that section. I got about 80 of them. We're gonna have a lot of cornbread. We won't be hungry. I am currently hungry at 8%, but I have food. It's 1 hour before the zombies can run. It's officially night in the game, so I'm gonna run back to the house. I'll see you in a minute. I just wanted to show you that I went through the corn. We'll make a bunch of cornmeal. I can probably do it on the run. So, because I'm not going to eat this, I'm just go ahead and do it anyway. So, while I have the item highlighted, press Y. And you can push up on the D-pad in this case for recipes. We'll go to cornmeal, and we'll max it out. It's going to take roughly about 5 minutes. That's about how long it's probably going to take me to get back to the house. And maybe do a little bit of defenses. I want to swap out those wood doors for iron doors. I'm debating whether or not to keep the lower door on the back side. I think I'm probably just going to get rid of that, and I'll save the second iron door for like maybe our in and out of our wall. Because right now I don't have any other way to make a door, so we'll just do it that way. So I'll see you in a second. Alright, so we made it back to the house. Again, it's snowing. I think what I'll do is I'm going to do a test run and see if we can even plant the corn. See if we can even use the corn. Like plant it and grow it here. I'm going to go with we can't. Just because it just makes sense. You know, it's corn, you can't grow it in the snow. So I put that there because I'm going to tear down this wall. This door. We're going to put up... we'll put these blocks in there. We'll max them out real quick. Eventually, I want to do like a good solid layer around the whole house, but for right now, we'll just do that. Go ahead and pick this up. It's dark in here. I really probably won't go in there. Let's see, is there like any work I need to do in here? I need to close off these 2 windows. So I'll probably do that tonight. But let's take a look at our water real quick. We'll see if it's done. It should be done. Now it's not done because we need to pick up a spot. So it's going to take a minute. Forgot about that. So let's just put a few things away that we don't need. So this right here, raw iron, if we build a forge, we can make as much iron as we can get our hands on. That's the cool thing. Usually when we break down rocks, we will get raw iron when we break down rocks. I don't need that because we just need this one right now. Put this here, a little bit of organizing. Alright, keep the chairs on us. This is good to go. Pick up some of this water here. So, yeah, I may have been cursing myself earlier today, but in the end it panned out for us. Alright, so let me go back over here real quick while I got time. Oh yeah, let's do this real fast. We put this door away because we don't need it no more. But there's our door. A lot stronger than the other door. We don't need 2 torches right there. I definitely need to go through and do some stuff. So it's officially nighttime. I'm going to try to stay as quiet as I can. I'm going to finish doing some reinforcing to this place, closing up all the holes. I'll see you on day 4. You don't really need to see this, but basically you're just going to go through, find all the holes, fix everything. You want to be able to be as tight as you can, you know, that way when we have lights like this, like I have going on right now, you know, we can see what we're doing, but it's not like gonna blast out the outside door. So that's, you know, good news there. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and reinforce everything on the inside, do what I can. I'm gonna stay undetected. I'll see you guys in a minute. I'll see you in the morning. See you in the morning.
Oh yeah, you gotta get Shifty.